Charles Weather Center. Let's get straight over to Lacey Swope. Lace, what you got?
Well, we got rain chances creeping on in. Nothing as exciting as that video, though. Oh, my goodness. Way to go, Robin. We're tracking rain up in Kansas. We've got snow in the Rockies, showers down to the south, very slow-moving low-pressure system over the deep south. And what's happening? This thing is going to crank out some moisture as it rides across Oklahoma. We're tracking a couple of sprinkles that have developed down in the southwest of Geronimo. And as we go through the day, this will blossom into more rain into your mid-morning, into the early afternoon, and rain chances do go up right here in Oklahoma City. Currently, though, we're quiet. It's 55 degrees. Winds are light out of the northeast. It's kind of cool. It's a little bit chilly. If you haven't, open up your windows. Let some fresh air in after having to run that AC for a solid 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. 40s and 50s down into southern Oklahoma. Now, winds, they're light. They'll stay actually pretty light through the day, and we'll only reach the lower and mid 60s in central Oklahoma. Some 70s to the south where you'll be dry longer. 50s for highs in northern Oklahoma. So let's get to your rain chances. This morning, kind of mid-morning, 10, 11 o'clock through lunchtime, early afternoon, this area continues to fill in with scattered showers. It's not going to rain all the time. There'll be a few showers, a few thunderstorms that develop, and the rain really begins into the early afternoon out in the panhandle of Oklahoma. Now, as far as the storms that'll be around between about 11 o'clock and 6 p.m., we may see kind of several rounds, may get some dime-sized hail, 45-mile-an-hour winds. That's below severe limits, and we have no tornado threat today. Okay, it's May, so we've always got to talk about that. There's the next storm system. It is a slow-moving system riding the jet stream. It actually dives further to the south, cranks up, and just sits here and brings us round after round of rain and storms. And for the drought in western Oklahoma, not everyone will see 3 inches of rain, but there'll be some bullseyes of 1 to 3, and that is exactly what we have been needing. On Next Gen Live, let's kind of time it out with some of the latest data. Mid-morning into early afternoon, again, some scattered showers, a few thunderstorms, those kind of right up the H.E. Bailey into the early afternoon. Chances are pretty likely between about 2 and 4 p.m. here in Oklahoma City, and that continues to push off to the north and fall apart. By 7, we're tracking heavy rain and storms in the panhandle. More of a line develops crossing over into Oklahoma after 10 p.m. Those storms could crank out some wind and hail as well, arriving in the Oklahoma City metro tomorrow morning about 4 o'clock. Your morning commute looks wet for your Tuesday, with another round into Tuesday afternoon and evening. And I do think the storms south of Oklahoma City for tomorrow afternoon and evening could also produce some wind and hail close to severe limits. That will then exit, and that'll be all she wrote for the rain tomorrow night. So chances this evening, 40% in Oklahoma City, but 100% chance out to the west between 7 o'clock and midnight for the zone in yellow, up to quarter-size hail, which is severe hail, and winds to 60. We'll monitor that line as it comes on in. Temps tonight will fall into the 50s and 60s, and then tonight and tomorrow morning, waves of rain and storms arriving, 100% chance of rain. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll track a cold front that will actually come in, reinforcing the activity on radar. Temperatures in the 60s for highs again tomorrow. Now, where we're warmer, 70s and maybe even a few 80s, the storm chances are going up for your Tuesday afternoon and evening, and this is where we could see potentially some severe weather. But you look at the limits here, quarter-size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. That is low-end severe with no tornado threat. Could have some nickel and dime size hail here in Oklahoma City for your Tuesday afternoon as those storms are rolling on up. Then that wave is out of here. That'll be all the rain. But look at the totals. Now, there will be bullseyes of 1, some areas that pick up 2, some areas 3, some areas that could see as much as 4 inches. And right now, some of those higher totals are showing up in north central Oklahoma. But it's hard to pinpoint just your hometown of exactly how much you'll see. The good thing is all 77 counties look to get the rain out of this system. We're still in the 60s Wednesday, but we warm it up. 80s turn to 90s, and it turn a little windy for your weekend. Back to you guys.